Quite a buzz around this football team right now. The Okanagan Sun Coaches Show. Ryan Waters head coach Ben Macauley. Let's start with the big signing that happened on Monday. Rashawn Simonize is coming to Kelowna, former Cincinnati Bengal. How does that even happen?
He's a young guy looking to still play football, and that's where it starts. And we've known Rashawn since high school. Our D-line coach Kyle Kuzik, he coached him at Pitt Meadows before he transferred to Vancouver College. Maintained that relationship throughout the years, and I got to coach him in 2012 at Senior Bowl. And at that point, we recruited him knowing he's probably going to go on to university, and he did go on to University of Calgary and had 3 stellar seasons there. He's a dominant player at the CIS level, and we were a little surprised when he chose to go enter the supplemental draft in the NFL, and then ended up getting signed with Cincinnati. We were at that point thinking it's too long of a shot for us, but then he didn't make the practice roster there, and he's still in the running for it, but he became available, and we thought, why not take a shot, and started a conversation with him, and 24 hours later he was a new member of the team. So it all worked out well, and he's got specific goals he's working on here, and getting bigger, faster, stronger, and we're going to play a part in that, and as well let him compete again, which is what he loves to do. He loves the game of football and just wants to play. So it was either this or just focus on training, and I think he just wanted to get on the field again. 6'5",
200 pounds. Is he going to be fitting in right away with this team?
Yeah, I think so, and maybe a bit of a process just picking up our language and the way we do things, but football IQ-wise, he's been with some of the greatest minds in the game, and he's had to pick up that stuff. So I don't have any doubts. Both at Cincinnati and under Ryan Shahan at Calgary, he's quite capable of picking up the complex systems. So he's not going to have an issue with that, and we're going to tailor some things to work right away for him, so his success immediately, as early as this Saturday. So, and he also steps into our return game right away, and don't have to teach him how to catch a punt. He knows how to do that pretty well. With a great defense who's forcing teams to punt a lot, he's going to make our special teams very dangerous.
For us in the media and fans, it's a great signing. It's huge. It's a big name, Cincinnati Bengals. But for the players in the locker room who have been here for the last 7 games and they're 6-1, how do they take to a brand new player?
Well, it goes back to what we set out as goal for us. It's winning a national championship and doing it the right way. And we've taken strides, and we've done pretty well for ourselves, doing things the right way. And the message to the players is that we're very serious about the goal. We're not going to let things slip away. If we have the opportunity to improve the team, we're going to take it. And we think we had a good shot at it before we had Rashawn, and now we just have that X factor. I think that it's certainly not a free pass to the national championship. We've still got to work very hard and take it 1 week at a time, and that's what it's about. And I'm hoping that Rashawn's work ethic, he works out 3 times a day and has a very specific diet in order to achieve his goals. And he loves the game of football, but he also works very, very hard. And I'm hoping some of that rubs off on not all of we got a hard-working group of guys, but for some of the young guys, that's what it takes to play at that level. And for the coaching staff, it's going to push us all to be a little bit better.
Huge test right off the hop for Rashawn and this football team. The Saskatoon Hilltops coming into town, a history-making game. What does it mean to you to play or to coach in this history-making game?
Oh, it's just a special experience. I mean, if as a coach you want to play in those big games, and it's just it's such a good feeling being out there with your team, preparing for something that could come down to the last second. Could come down to making one more play than the other team. There's a lot on the line for it. We're going to have a packed house. We play in front of our home crowd, our family and friends all around. So it's a lot of fun to begin with, and also it's a good measuring stick for us. It's a lot on the line, but it's not the end of the world. We've still got lots of football to play after that, so it's a good barometer at this point in the season.
Certainly big in the standings. This game does count. So when you look at film on the Hilltops, they obviously like to run the ball. Is that what you're gearing towards it?
Yeah, but they've got, they also can be very dangerous in the pass game. They've got a fifth-year quarterback, and they're very efficient. They don't do anything fancy, but they execute really well. They block well. They tackle well. The challenge is, for us is to not outsmart ourselves and don't overthink it, but we've got to get our guys loose and playing fast. And we've got the best defense in the country, and I think we just have to set them up for success.
It'll be fun. See you Saturday.
Thanks, Ryan.
Head Coach Ben Macauley, the Okanagan Sun, the Saskatoon Hilltops, a rematch of the national championship from last year at the Apple Bowl this Saturday.